How are you doing? I'm here to show you another one of my paintings. Um, as I promised, I'm going to go through most of the ones that I have, my personal ones, and talk a little bit about each one. The one I'm going to talk about today is it's actually a wildlife type painting of two wolves, and it's a mother wolf and their puppy. It's a very well liked painting, very popular. Actually, this is one of my few paintings I've never had up for sale uh, because I kept it for myself. I lent it to one of my daughters for a short while, and then I have it back, and I think I may have exhibited it from time to time, but I'm not sure. Um, can't be positive anyways because most of my paintings I have exhibited. But anyways, this one here I'm going to show you is it's actually oil and acrylic, and it's of a mother wolf. Like I said, I hope the glare is not going to be too bad. I'll give you an overall. I'll back up here if I can without tripping over something here in my studio. There's an overall view of it. Approximate size, if I had to guess just by looking at it right now, would be, I'm going to say, maybe 20 inches by probably 36 or 40. It's kind of an oddball size. It's not a standard size. And it's done in acrylic, mostly, and originally. I did have a different background on it at one time, and after a while I decided I didn't like it. In fact, what I did is I painted the picture, and I had that different background on it that I told you about. It was a much lighter background because the original picture that I did it from was a photograph, and they were in the woods during the fall, so there was a lot of fall leaves behind them, and they just made the painting too busy and too bright, and the wolves almost disappeared into it. But the painting stayed that way for a number of years because I lent it to one of my daughters, and her and the kids loved it, and it stayed that way. And then there came a point where I actually took the painting back to keep for myself. I had only agreed to loan it to them for a while, and I took it back to keep for myself, and I decided as I looked at it that I didn't really like the leaves in the back. I was trying to figure out a way to make it a better picture. So I got out my oil paints and decided that I would go ahead and make it a better picture. And I did that. I darkened the whole background up. And what I did, the difference in it was totally amazing. I couldn't believe the difference. And I ended up with what you're looking at here. But in all, this painting took maybe a week to paint. I did it quite a few years ago, back in '99 actually. And as I said, I did it from a photograph. The photograph wasn't out of a magazine or off National Geographic or anything like that. It was a postcard, I believe, that somebody had taken a picture of and published and sent to me, and I did this painting. And I tried to keep the painting true to the likeness of the photograph, whereas when I say that, what I'm talking about is, like, you'll notice the feet of the wolves they're large feet because that's the way they were and the way they are. These are real wolves. They're not dogs that look like wolves. And I didn't try to make them look like little puppies or little foxes or little cute little kittens or anything. Although I'll admit the little puppy here is kind of cute, if you will. And he does look sort of like just a normal puppy dog. Until you get down and you see his feet, and then you realize there's something a little different about him. The mother wolf, of course, is painted exactly the way she was in the photograph. I mean, she's not that well groomed, not real pretty. She doesn't have a nice little pointy fox face. She just is what she is, and this is the way they live in the woods. So that's the way I painted this picture. Like I said, I started this picture in acrylic. Basically, it's an acrylic painting, but I went over the background. The background is done in oil, and it might look black on here. It's not actually black. It's just a dark color. It could be a dark green, a mixture of green and brown. It's a dark color. It's not black because, as anybody knows, you don't use black or something like that. And anyways, I just wanted to show you that painting for this time being. And as I say, it's not for sale, although I would definitely consider making prints of it, various different sizes, and in the future I might make I'll probably make a limited edition print, maybe a couple of different sizes. I'll probably do a smaller size, maybe 10 by 16, something like that, 12 by 16. I'll keep the sizes standard because they'll be prints, and then I'll do a slightly larger one that might go as big as 24 inches or 20, maybe just 20 inches, 16 by 20, and the smaller one maybe a 12 by 16, something like that. And I'll do a couple editions, probably I don't know how many, maybe very small, maybe 400, 500. I'm not sure. I have to think about it. I have to look into it, and I'll figure out what I want to do with that. But as far as the original painting itself goes, that I will not sell. This is probably the only painting I have actually that's not for sale at all. I have quite a few nice paintings in here, and they all have a price on them. And not that everything doesn't have a price, but this one is not for sale, and I'm not interested in selling it, but I will do prints of it, as some of my other paintings in here are similar in that regard. I will do prints of them, and if the price is right, I'll even sell the original, but most of the ones that I have personal for myself are not for sale. They're just paintings I want to keep. So, when I'm not riding my Harley, sometimes I'm painting, and when I'm not on a computer or on one of these sites, other times painting also. So anyways, this is one that I like. I hope you kind of enjoyed looking at it, and in the future just keep an eye out for my name. I'm probably going to have my webpage on Yessie.com back open at some point. I'd say within the next I don't know, 6 months, thereabouts. A lot of my work will be available on there, and I'll show you some more of it shortly. I'll do some more of these for you and show you what they look like. So, for the rest of you people in the world who want to see what my work looks like, is another little glimpse of it, and I hope you enjoyed it.